films have earned the kind of cultural immortality that The Wizard of Oz has. It isn't just a movie, it's a piece of American mythology, a Technicolor landmark that reshaped Hollywood and became one of the most beloved films of all time. Decades after its 1939 release, it still stands as one of the greatest cinematic achievements in history.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Instantly recognizable and endlessly referenced.
Oh, what a world, what a world!
But behind the glowing yellow brick road and Judy Garland's iconic performance lies a production story that was far more chaotic, risky, and groundbreaking than most people realize. In this video essay, I want to explore what really happened behind the scenes and how that tumultuous process ultimately created a classic. First, let's talk about what The Wizard of Oz actually is. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz is a 1900 children's novel by L. Frank Baum. It follows Kansas farm girl Dorothy Gale after she's swept by a tornado into the magical land of Oz. To get home, she travels to the Emerald City with the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Cowardly Lion. When MGM adapted the book in 1939, the goal was to create something visually groundbreaking. After multiple rewrites, directors, and costume redesigns, the studio transformed Baum's story into one of the most iconic, influential films ever made. But behind all that cinematic magic were some shockingly dangerous working conditions that the cast and crew had to endure. Toxic makeup, costumes, and asbestos snow.
When a man's an empty kettle.
The makeup used for the original Buddy Ebsen, cast as the Tin Man, was an aluminum-based dust. Within days, he became severely ill, suffering breathing problems, and had to be hospitalized. This forced him off the film altogether. He was then replaced by Jack Haley. They used a modified aluminum-based paste for his Tin Man's appearance. Haley developed a painful eye infection that caused him to miss several days of filming due to the makeup. But he did not suffer life-threatening injuries like Ebsen. The snow that falls over Dorothy and her friends in the famous poppy field sleeping scene was reportedly industrial-grade chrysotile asbestos. In other words, the cast was being showered in a known carcinogen, a substance capable of causing cancer. The costumes were brutal too. The Cowardly Lion costume was made from real lion skin and fur, and under blazing studio lights, the heat and weight made it almost unbearable. Physical danger. During the scene where the Wicked Witch of the West disappears in a cloud of smoke and fire, the special effects crew triggered the flames too early, before the actress Margaret Hamilton could get out. She suffered serious burns on her face and hands. Her makeup was copper-based and toxic, which meant after the burns, the production had to be extra careful while removing the makeup so it would not further damage her skin. When Hamilton refused to do another risky fire stunt, they used her stunt double, Betty Danko. During a broomstick smoke sequence, a rig exploded. Danko was then badly injured and spent days hospitalized. Pressure placed on a young actress.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
The film's lead, Judy Garland, was just a teenager at the time of filming. She reportedly was put on a strict diet and given pep pills by studio executives so she could stay alert and energetic despite long hours. Sleep was limited, workdays were grueling under heavy makeup and bright Technicolor lights. The pressure to look and act a certain way was relentless.
She's no stranger to pep pills.
Benzedrine's different. Contains an appetite suppressant. Makes weight control painless.
I keep putting her on diets, but she won't stick to them.
Many historians and biographers argue these early practices contributed to Garland's lifelong struggles with mental health and addiction.
Oh, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Despite all of this, despite the hazards, mistreatment, and danger, The Wizard of Oz emerged as an iconic piece of cinema history.
And think to yourself, there's no place like home.
Its songs, characters, costumes, and lines
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
have endured for decades. But knowing the story behind the scenes adds a layer of complexity. It's a reminder, the magic we see on screen sometimes comes with a cost in real life. Maybe the original author, L. Frank Baum, was right in a certain way. The Wizard of Oz remains wonderment and joy, but behind the curtain, there were real heartaches and nightmares too.